Hi everyone and welcome to Succeed Services Tutoring English Language Paper 1 Question 1 Eduqas edition. If you need any help with your revision or you have any questions about your English GCSE, then please comment below or do get in touch with us. So I want you to test yourself. What is question 1 paper 1? So take a minute to just write down what you think you need to know. Okay, so question 1, paper 1. So it's the start of your reading section, okay? So you should have the materials and you should have read the text. And this question is question 1. It's worth 5 marks and it's asking you to list 5 things. How long do you think you should spend on question 1? So pause the video and write down your answer. So you should spend 5 minutes, okay? You should have read through the text before answering. So you should have an idea about what the text is about. What are the kind of themes? What are the characters? What's a narrative? What's a setting? What's a story? Okay, so you'll have the idea. Question 1 is basically asking you to read a certain section of the text that you should have already read and answer this question in 5 minutes. What is it asking me to do? So it's asking you to identify information, okay? Explicit information is information that's really obvious. So if I said Timmy is 7 years old, and then I asked you how old Timmy was. Implicit is more reading between the lines, okay? So it's like hidden meanings and your interpretation. So it's assessing AO1, 1A, and B. So what do you need to remember? These are the key things. You need to write these down for your revision. Okay, so don't waste time on reading outside of the given lines. Okay, you need to just focus on lines 1 to 6 for this example. You need to understand what it wants you to learn about. So for this example, we need to learn about Lisa. So if you wrote about any other characters or settings or anything else, you wouldn't get the marks. Just list 5 things. You haven't got the time to be listing 10 things, yeah? Just 5 things. Okay, and 5 correct points or inferences makes the 5 marks, so don't spend too long on it. So let's do an example together. So this is what you'll need. So pause the video and then come back when you've got everything ready. Okay, so when you've read the text, you want to answer this question. And the first thing you're going to do in the exam is you're going to highlight lines 1 to 6 and Lisa. Now, in the text, I want you to put a star against the lines that you need to look at. Now, I know these seem like really simple things to do, but in the exam with nerves and the time constraints, it can be really easy to make these simple mistakes. So highlighting or putting circles around things or stars makes it easier for you to remember what you need to do. Okay, take 5 minutes and write down your answers. Okay, so here are the answers. Comment below how many you got right. Now you'll see it says no mark should be awarded for unabridged quotation of whole sentences. So you need to be selective with what you put and make sure there's separate pieces of information. So in summary, you are asked to identify information. It should only take you 5 minutes. If you get stuck, reread the set lines and make sure you have 5 separate pieces of information. Okay. If you need any help, we offer a lot of different courses, okay, and one-to-ones and group revision as well. So make sure you check us out. And any questions, comment below or send us a message. Good luck.